Okay, so waiting times for 300 patients in an outpatient department were measured in minutes. Okay, below is the cumulative frequency polygon of the results. It says then, use the cumulative frequency polygon to find an estimate for the interquartile range. Now, interquartile range, okay, can be written like that, because you've got I there, Q there, R there, so the first letters in those names, you can write it as I, Q, R, interquartile range. And if you think of the word range, you always do the highest take away lowest, don't you? Highest take away lowest. Sort of thing we're going to do here, but because it's the quartile range, the interquartile range, we're not going to take the actual highest value, we're going to take the upper quartile value, right? The upper quartile. Now I call that U, Q there, right, for upper quartile. You take away then the lower quartile. That's how you get the interquartile range. And there's clue in the name, isn't it? Because it says quartile. Okay, quarters, isn't it? Quarters. And then because it's range, it's going to be highest take away lowest. So it's the upper quarter, take away the lower quarter. Or the upper quarter, take away the lower quarter. You might be wondering, what is the upper quarter? What is the lower quarter? Well, how many patients are there? 300. Okay. Now we can find out what a quarter is of 300. Okay, you can use a calculator. Okay, you can do 300, find out a quarter, you do 300, divide by 4. And you get 75 out. So, we've just got to go to 75 here on my scale, right? It's between 50 and 100. And you draw a line across there until it hits the cumulative frequency. Okay, and you draw then a line down at 75. Okay, make sure I get this right. Draw a line down, and we get our answer. Now, I'm actually in between sort of squares here, okay, in between them when I come down, and because that's 30 there, right, 30, each little square represents 2, I think, each little square represents 2, so you get to 30 there. Another square then will take me to 32, and then I'm halfway between one square and the next, so it's going to be 33. So the lower quartile is 33, okay. Now that's a quarter of the data, right? It's a quarter of the data. I want the upper quarter, which is 3/4 of the data. 3/4. Now, 1/4 is 75. Okay, so you divide 300 by 4, you get 75. If I times that by 3, I can get 3/4, which is 225. So I read across now 225, which is halfway between 200 and 250, which is there. I draw my line down, and I've got there 70, another square, so the square represents 2, so that'll be 72. Okay, so you've got 72, take away 33, you end up with 39. Okay, the upper quartile, take away the lower quartile. So quartiles, remember, quarter of the amount of the there. This is 300 there, you divide it by 4. 75, and then you just triple it then to get the upper quarter. Sometimes they also ask the median. Okay, they don't in this particular question, but if they ask the median, think about median is the middle one. So if there's 300 patients, the middle one then will be 150 of them. Okay, you go halfway and then you hit the curve and then read down what the median is. They don't in this case. Part B says how many patients at a winning time greater than an hour and a half. Now 1 hour and a half, if you think about it, 1 hour and 30 minutes. That would be 90 minutes, wouldn't it? Because there's 60 minutes in 1 hour, plus 30 is 90 minutes. So if we go to 90 minutes here, 90 is there. Draw a line up until it hits the curve this time, and then we read across, okay? See what number it is, and when we read across, see what that number is. Now I think each little square represents 5 in this case, okay, because there's 10 squares there, with a gap of 50, so each square, you know, if I do 50 divided by 10, I get 5. So I've got 3 little squares there above 250, so that's 15, plus the 50, it's 265, okay? So it says then, how many had a waiting time greater than an hour and a half? So we want to know these ones, how many are going greater than that? So it's all of these people here, okay? So to work that out, you need to see how many people are left from here. So you do 300, take away 265, and you get 35 people. And we're done.